Alright guys, well, finally have a day. It hasn't rained, and but where I live here, it's flooding. We have an east wind that's blowing, and it's pushing the Gulf waters into our Lake Pontchartrain, which is actually pushing water into our neighborhood. Now we're not in any threat of being flooded yet, but if this don't stop, I mean, I don't know what could happen. People in the back of the neighborhood is flooded. We're fixing to go take a little ride in the golf cart back there to go. But today I've just been kind of working in the raised beds, my elevated beds, and started planting. I planted some arugula and some bok choy and some kale and some peppers and some beans. Just started adding some new things in, and just getting things ready to be planting some more stuff, you know. So what I like about these beds, man, you could just pack stuff in here, and you don't have to do the rows, and you just kind of do that, what they call companion planting, and you just mix things together, and it just works out pretty good, you know. I got a lot of things coming up here in the greenhouse, as you can probably see here. So some of it's empty because I planted some of it, but what I want to do is I need to get my aquaponics planted. So man, I planted some moringa, and they starting to come up. It's pretty cool. I got 3, 6, 9, 12, that's 18. I got 20 seeds that I planted, and so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them have come up so far. So hopefully we'll get more. The thyme is starting to come up, and that's amazing to me because I've never had any luck with thyme before. So they're coming up. I planted some, and I got several. I'd have to probably thin them out when they grow. They're just barely breaking through right now. So I see I got some stevia planted. I got one little bitty green that broke through. So we'll see. We'll see. Things should start coming up. I got some watercress back here. That's coming up too. That's something new I never had before. But man, looking it up, it's really good. I got this salad barnett, which is really good too, and those are starting to come up. I got this other stuff, lovage. Nothing's coming up on that yet. And my pink bananas, now they say that could take anywhere from 1 to 4 months to germinate. That's incredible. And I got this other stuff called let's see, how would you say that? Mizuna. And all of that came up. So and I mean, it looks just like, you know, like arugula. You know, arugula, yeah, it has that look like arugula, and bok choy kind of looks like that. I planted all my bok choy. I had 12 plants. I planted all that in the salad bar. That's my salad bar there, and I have a shade cover for it, so I need to get it covered. And one thing I need to get is some clamps to clamp down the shade cover. And I was at Harbor Freight this morning, and I've been wanting to go there to get it, and I totally forgot about it. What's exciting here too is I had purchased some goji berry seeds, and I have black goji berry and the scarlet goji berry, and they're all coming up. So looking really good. Not 100% germination yet, but if I wait a couple of days and see, it might. And I watered this stuff, and here's one of the plants are not that kind of mushed in the water. Okay, better leave it alone. I broke it, so So I got plenty of arugula still and Swiss chard. I planted some radishes. I'm not a real big fan of the radish, but they do grow fast, and you can eat the greens off of it too. So we'll see, and you could eat the radish. So anyway, we'll see. I got some planted. I only planted 18 of them, and I just planted just now 2 of them, and I watered them, and they were kind of. I'm gonna let them dry a little bit and stand up a little stronger, and then I'm gonna take them out and plant them in there. Kind of watered it, and then I started planting. I was like, why did I do that? You know, it was like making things harder to plant because the plants wasn't standing up. They were kind of wilted over because I had watered them and hit them with the water. So they needed to dry out, and so I didn't run my grow lights last night. So now I'm going to be on the day schedule now. So I'm going to keep them on during the day because they don't get no sun in here. I got the blocker. They only get 30%. So they're getting 30% of the sun plus this now during the day. And then this is keeping the heat, man. It feels good in here. It really does. Because, man, I was experiencing some 100 degree, 110 degrees in here. And it was really hurting my plants that I had in here. Now I got these. This is a dwarf Tamarillo, which is once you get them planted, they come back every year, and they kind of give you this little small citrusy fruit that's more like kind of like a tomato, but it has a citrusy flavor. I've never tasted it, but I was just reading up on it. So I have all these. I planted them from seed. They're doing good, but they kind of seem like they were at a standstill. They stopped. So I put them in bigger pots, and I had them in the 3-inch squares like these, and they had roots hanging out the bottom. So I put them in these, and today I just went ahead. That was a couple of days ago I did that, and they're all okay from the transplant. And so I went ahead and put some fertilizer in it. So I'm gonna see what happens to them. It just might be a slow start. You know, some plants very slow starting, but then boom, they take off. You know, and I'm hoping that's gonna be the case with these. So anyway, we'll see what happens with that. So between that and the goji berries is going to be something that are more like perennials that I have growing here that I'm probably going to sell some of them because I have. I don't need all of them, but I want to grow them as perennials. I want to start getting some things that most of the nurseries don't carry. So I've been looking for. I'm calling them exotics because you could go. Most nurseries they're very limited on the kind of stuff that they carry because it's amazing because it's almost like they are controlling what the consumer they're kind of controlling what they get to know about planting, you know what I mean? What vegetables to eat and all that. And there's so much stuff out there that we could be eating and enjoying, and not just the regular, you know, cucumbers and the tomatoes and the peppers and the squash and zucchini, and all that's good. But there's so much more. You know what I mean? The nurseries around here, you go to, it's all the same stuff that they all grow because that's what they grow. That's what the public thinks that's all there is to grow when it comes to the summer. You know. Man, there's so much more, and there's so much more you can learn to do once you start planting. Like I mean, I'm really into the greens. You know, that's what I like. I like eating greens. I like salads. I like that kind of stuff. And but if you growing the same stuff all the time, of course you get tired of eating it. You know what I mean? And so there comes a time where, you know, I stop eating salad for a while. And then I eat other things, and then I get back on the salad kick. But it's only because we can only change our salad up so much because we only have certain things that we grow in. So I've been looking for more and more things to put in our salad. So I got the Mizuna, I got watercress, lovage, the salad barnett, you know, and then you know, the arugula. I kind of really like the arugula, and it's really a strong, pretty strong crop. It grows really well. You can like throw a bunch of seeds in a place together, and you don't even have to thin it out, and it grows pretty good. Same thing with the bok choy. It's another thing that you can add that into your salad, and it gives a good flavor. It's not cabbagey tasting, but it's just got its own flavor. It's pretty good. The arugula kind of has like a little kick to it, a little peppery taste to it. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure about these other ones yet, but I'm interested. I'm glad I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 different things growing that I could put in my salads that you know, I didn't have before. Yeah, so kind of exciting, man, to get some new things growing. And then, you know, of course, that stuff's going to grow better when it's, you know, cooler. But I'm going to be doing aquaponics, and I've got my salad bar here that I have a shade cloth, and I'm going to block out 70%. It's the same cloth as this. It's just what I had cut off, because this covered the whole side. I cut it off, and it was just enough for me to wrap over this. So it worked out perfect. The one piece I bought covered my greenhouse, and it covered my salad bar. So it's pretty good. All right, so I got a couple of things here too that I've got propagating here, and which I'm fixing to do a lot more. I'm gonna get some figs and some elderberry, huckleberries, and blueberries. Which I had some blueberries up here, but none of them took, you guys, none of them. So, but I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna try it some more. Trying to get that down. You know, if I can get all that down, that would really be great. But it takes practice. It takes learning what to do. You know, what works for somebody that you see on YouTube don't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. You know, sometimes we got to do some things different to make things work because of our temperature, our soil, our water, our atmosphere. Just all that stuff matters from one farmer to the next. And and these are elderberries, and they always look like that, but elderberry is probably one of the easiest things to propagate. And and I do have a mulberry out in my front yard. I wanted to propagate mulberries, and somebody came by and they bought, I had 3 plants left, they bought them, so I sold them because I have one growing in the front, and it's doing really good, and I'm going to be able to propagate some stuff off of it. So anyway, let me just kind of give you guys a little tour, a little update of what's going on here. Now, right here is, look at that's all strawberry patch right there that I got going. I got some strawberries in it, but I just was trying to just let it multiply and get some more plants. I started with probably about 6 or 8 plants, and now I got all of that going on. So as soon as this is finished with the pickled cucumbers, which is going to be probably another month before it probably starts dying out, I can get all that out and then allow that to continue some more. But I really need a bigger space for my strawberries, so I got some things going on in my head to making another raised bed that I could just designate to like a strawberry patch, because I want to grow the strawberries. They come back year after year, so I want to get that going. This is too small for me for the strawberries. I want something bigger, and so that's what I'm going to be working on, you guys. Building me a bigger elevated bed for my strawberries. So the salad bar is going on. I just added some lettuce in there, bok choy, I got peppers. What else I got? arugula, some kale. Just got a bunch of stuff I've added in there. Over here, I went ahead and added some peppers down the center of this, and some beans. Got some beans. My beans, I had them. I started them in the greenhouse, and usually beans I never do that. I just direct sow, and I didn't really direct sow anything. Everything I started in the greenhouse. And then my squash, I got some squash in here, and they got to grow out some. You can see them there. Back over here some more, but down there. But the rain beat the tar out of it. I mean, we had rain for over a week straight. Same thing with my zucchini. So I just cleaned out this little section here, and because I'm gonna plant something there. I mean, if I leave that ground like that, just weeds are gonna grow. So I need to get some stuff planted in. So I just kind of started cleaning that out today, and so I'm gonna get something planted in there. Look at the blueberries. Look how they look, you guys. Look. I don't know if y'all can see the colors. But they're blueberries coming out looking nice. And a nice size berry. Let's see, which one is this? This is the Climax. The Climax is really puts out a lot of berries and a nice size berry. This one over here is it's another Climax, and then this one here is Brightwell. So what is that? Oh, that's just a piece of the tree. Okay. So the Brightwell is a good pollinator for the Climax, and then they are there. They're not as big as the Climax. My olive tree, full of olives, all through here. I don't know if you can see them. I'll let you see the olives all through here. I never had olives before. Never done that. Actually, I wasn't expecting it to get olives this year, but I did, and so that's pretty cool. Here's my comfrey here. I bought a plant from a guy. I bought one plant and I divided it up, and I got 4 plants out of it, and one of them I thought wasn't going to make it, but that one right here, but look at that. I had the 1 leaf, but now I got 2 leaves coming out of it already, so it's growing. So I got to get this planted in the ground, because that's going to start rooting. Roots are going to start growing, and it's going to stop growing, and all that's going to die if I don't do something with it. So I got a lot to do. Just got to get things done. I got tons of blackberries. I got to get in here, pick my blackberries. They're ripe and ready, because if not, they're going to be falling off. And look at them all. They're all in there. Ain't that nice? So I got to move these trees out the way, get back there and start picking berries. So I'm thinking about probably doing that right now. But I want to show you my mulberry. Now in the front yard here, in my front yard, you guys, I got some blueberries right here. I had a dragon fruit, but that freeze killed it. So I'm going to rake these out, and I'm going to plant some more blueberry bushes in here. I want to just pack this with blueberry bushes in the front. And here's another blueberry bush, and look at that. Makes me want to eat it right now. That's a huckleberry, and it didn't get no berries this year. I had some other ones with it that produced berries, but that one didn't. This is my kumquat tree, which it's full of little bitty kumquats. They're all over it. So by the fall, I'm gonna have kumquats like crazy. Here is my elderberry, and this thing started off just a little branch that I planted here probably last year, probably I don't know what month, maybe in the summertime, and this thing has grown to this, and I'm waiting. It should be the time where it should start flowering. And oh yeah, there we go. There's some. So once it starts flowering, I'll get some berries. Oh, I see it all. I see it all up there. Okay, good. So this thing got huge, and I knew it was going to get big. And I got bananas, Cavendish bananas growing in here, and these are only going to grow to about 9 feet tall, and they might not get that tall because they're going to get somewhat shaded out some, which hopefully will keep them a little shorter. But here is my mulberry right here that I planted, and I'm gonna be clipping pieces off of this to make some more bushes. It already put out berries for the year already, and I want to propagate some more mulberries. I got banana trees growing back there. I got to cut the old ones down because so I can get some bananas this year. See, there's one right there that if I don't cut some of that other stuff down, I won't get no bananas this year. So I got to cut a lot of that stuff out, and so I can get me some bananas this year. I'm usually on top of things like that. You know, with all this rain, it caused. We've been having this rain, and I know you have too. We've been having this rain for a while, and it's caused me to really get behind on things. Now here's a Celeste fig tree right here, which she's really branching out. I had her for about 2 years, and I kept cutting branches off of it and making more trees, and so she's finally growing without me doing that to her. Because man, figs is another one. If you get your fig tree, you can cut branches off, stick it in the mud, and it'll grow another tree, another fig tree. So that's my front yard food forest, you guys. It's coming together. Everything's growing. So I got blueberries, bananas, huckleberries, kumquats, elderberries. This is a loquat right here, which was full of fruit, but that freeze came and killed all the fruit. So I'll probably get fruit next year. At least it didn't kill the tree, just killed all the fruit. See, like the fruit, the fruit turned black, and they were all orange looking good. The tree was full of them. Here's another banana back there. See if you can see it. Right there, banana. This is my pomegranate tree right here. The fig, there's some sugar cane growing. I had planted some sugar cane last year, and I wasn't expecting it to regrow this year for sure. And it is. Muscadines are growing inside this thing here, and I think they're going to be very invasive. I need to really watch, because they latching on to the loquat tree here, and that might not be a good thing. I might cut this branch off. This branch right here. If I cut it off, I might just do that. Cut this one off. Yeah, so anyway. Look at them. That's it, muscadines. And I don't really want them latching on to my pomegranate tree either. See, I didn't realize how these things grow, but you see how they all reaching this way because there's a lot of shade right here, and the sun comes from over this way, so it's causing the muscadines are growing out this way. Might have been a mistake putting them in there. I don't know. I have to keep an eye on it. Yay! Hey, I don't know what you're doing. I'm just showing the front yard food forest, how things are growing, coming together. And the elderberry is getting flowers on it. So usually in June is when elderberries flower, and you start getting elderberries, and we're gonna learn how to make elderberry syrup, and we've never done that before.
Elderberry cake? No.
No, I don't think. But anyway.
But you can make a good cake.
Yeah, but not
Not
with elderberries. Elderberries is a good medicinal berry. You can't eat them off the tree because they're toxic. They're kind of like poison.
Wow.
But you got to cook them. You cook them down, and people make syrup. People make jellies and jams with it. And it's a superfood. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for superfoods. Little small berries that are packing a lot of nutrients in them, you know. So, yeah, things are growing here. Hey guys, I had an idea because I had my strawberries were leaning over the, the edge and hanging down, hitting the ground. So I cut some off, and I'm gonna go cut some more off. But here I got it in the. This is my pink lemon, and I'm planting them in here. So I think I'm gonna do that on all of them. I'm gonna go cut some strawberries and plant them in around it. That way, get more of them growing. You know. I'm gonna go cut some. So now these strawberries, they have like, I don't know what you call them, like umbilical cords. Okay, like this is the one I cut all of that off of right here. Well, see this plant? Here's a plant right here, brown, and there's the cord that's coming off of the plant. I cut that off, and I got me a strawberry plant. See that? There's another one. That could be a little plant right there. All right, let me see what I got. So here's my olive tree. And I'm going to plant these down here. Let's see. Thought I had more here than I got. I'll have to go cut a couple more. I'm curious to see if this would work. I've never done this before. Just kind of break up the ground a little bit. Sometimes the ground, it hardens over on the top. Just kind of break it up a little bit. This one here had two plants shooting out of it. Out of all of them, this one will probably take, because you see all those roots. The other ones are more like this. They'll take, I believe. I believe they'll take. I'm gonna leave that one on there. Cut this off. All right, so we'll leave this together. Go to the Cary and Mindy tree. Same thing here, right? Let's break up the ground. Alright, let's see what we got here. Could move all this together here. Couple more. That one, nice, huh? Nice big plant. Right there. Lift this one. Got shoots, water, grow, and everything. All right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop there, you guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of my trees. I did this. So I'll keep an eye on it tomorrow and the next day, next couple of days, and see, you know, how they do. So I'm gonna go ahead and water them in for sure right now. And then it's evening time right now, like about 7 o'clock right now. So sun's kind of down. So there's no sun hitting on them. They'll be fine, I believe, if I get some water on it, and we'll find out if they'll be fine. It's the first time I'm doing this with strawberries, as far as like growing them like that and just let them multiply. And then I've never dug them up like this. I've never done this, so this is something new for me. Let me get my water, and we'll water them in. You know, they do this stuff too, guys, around potted trees. They put strawberries like this because it lets you know when you need to water the tree. So you use the strawberry as an indicator when to water. So when you see the strawberry plant start wilting like it needs water, it's time to water. Isn't that cool? So you get two purposes out of it. You're growing strawberries in another place around your tree, number one. Number two, the strawberries have become the indicator when to water the tree. Hopefully that'll work. I'm really hoping it does work. I hope they all take off, and I have strawberries growing here. And if it works, fine. I got more. I got 3 more here, and I got my moringa tree right there. I'll put some in there, in that one. My orange tree, I'll put them in the bottom of the orange tree. My grapefruit tree, I'll put them in the bottom of that. My satsuma tree, I'll put them over there. And what I'll do, if that really works out great, I have 3 more right there. There's 3 of them right there. I'll plant 3 more trees in pots. I got my 2 apple trees back here. I'll plant some there, but I have to do that when I get all this moved out so they get some good sun back here. So I got to spray my tree. I got some organic spray. The organic spray stuff, it works. It takes time, and you got to keep doing it for a while when you use organic stuff. Because it's not like a chemical, and it kills bugs right away. But so I want to get all my stuff moved away from there. I also have my pineapple back here, my pineapple plant, and I can get that out where it gets some good sun because it needs it, and I can plant strawberries around that too. So it's pretty cool. If this works out, that's what I'm gonna do. So all right, guys. I gotta load up things for tonight. I gotta get my golf cart in and get it covered up. And okay, all right, guys. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Okay, you guys be blessed. Bye.